Three, two, one, go. Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name's Luki Gomez and I am here to talk about a song that I like very much. That it's called War. And it's by this guy Edwin Star sings it. And it's in the oh gosh. I always forget the name of that thing. Let's see, Billboard. The Billboard Year in Hot 100 Singles of 1970. Okay, and this was number 5. Number 5 out of 100, 1970. Okay, last time I did the number 1. Simon and Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. You know, we were all singing that song. It was a nice song, you know, it was very, very cool when it first came out. Pardon my hand there, but I'm trying to fix this camera, the stand on it. So anyway, when it came out, it was super popular, hence number 1. But you know, when I did that video last time on this song, I really realized how bored I was with it. It's beautiful to listen to, it's true. Garfunkel has an amazing voice. You know, the lyrics are really pretty, but you know, it doesn't take me anywhere. Maybe back then, kind of. Or maybe I was trying to see if I would be taken somewhere. I was more taken by James Brown, for example, okay? Or Joni Mitchell. So, you know, yeah. So, that was number 1. And then, of course, I've talked about the Carpenters, number 2 on this list. They Long to Be Close to You. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Nice song, you know. I'm not going to deny it. It is number 2 on this list, so there's something to be said about that. But again, another song that really, you know, I've lived without for many, many years. So many good songs have come in since then. But, you know, it was number 2 on that list. Now, number 3 was American Woman, which I also did on this set of videos. And I found that song really great. It was very in your face. American woman, please let me be. You come a knocking around my door, don't want to see your shadow no more, etc., etc. So, very in your face, cool, you know, really expressing the truth about the feeling, okay, and even though it was just a song, and you know, if you want to check out that video, it's right here on this list, so just check it out. It was really good, and that's number 3. And then number 4 is BJ Thomas's Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that song. It's, you know, it's okay. Raindrops keep falling on my head. La, da, da, dee, da, dee, da, da. I don't know all the words, but anyway. Maybe you've heard it before, maybe not, I don't know, whatever, but I decided I'm not gonna do BJ Thomas's Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, because again, it's kind of boring. Not really saying much, you know. So, and then number 5 on this list is War, and the guy who's singing, his name is Edwin Star. Oh, this is a song. I have to tell you, you know, no doubt about it that when you finish listening to my videos on this section, you're gonna realize what kind of music I really do like, you know. And this is one that I really do like. Now, it's considered a counterculture era soul song. That's what Wikipedia says. counterculture era soul song. It was released March 6, 1970. Okay. And it falls in what is called progressive soul genre. I thought that was kind of interesting because in the 70s in Latin America, for example, we had a whole genre of music which was called protest music. It was kind of similar to this, you know, protesting against what government was doing, protesting about how people were living their lives, you know, and following the rules, you know, just, you know, what young people usually are into. And even older people, even old people like myself. I'm into that too. So, you know, I like the term progressive soul genre. But anyway, that's what it is called, according to Wikipedia. And this song is 3 minutes and 11 seconds long. So it's not very long, but it's long enough to relay the message. So the song was written by these two guys, Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong, and they were highly successful songwriters and they were a production team for Motown Records. Now, Motown Records was founded by Berry Gordy Jr. in 1959 in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, and very interesting because that's the golden era of Detroit. Right? Now it's not anymore. They're trying to bring it up. But anyway, so this was considered a pioneering record label, you know, Motown Records, because they achieved such great success with the music they were producing at that point in time, in you know, when they started doing it, making music, right, recording music. They blended rhythm and blues with pop music, and that was it became very popular. And they created a whole new thing called Motown Sound. The Motown Sound. That's what they called it. And so, aside from their number 5 hit on the Billboard Year-End Hot 100 Singles of 1970, War by Edwin Star, who, by the way, you know, if you get a chance, listen to some of his other stuff. It's really great. So, but, you know, Motown Records they gave birth to hits, some great hits. But these two writers in particular, you know, Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong, who wrote War, also wrote songs like I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine. Bum, 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 bum. Really great song, okay? They also did Cloud 9. That's a great song. If you get a chance, check it out. Smiling Faces. Sometimes. Good, great song. And then another song like Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And on and on. That's just a few examples. I mean, the list is endless. All right. So Motown Records gave birth to some very famous artists that we know today and who are legends. Okay. People like Marvin Gaye, the Supremes, you know, the Jackson 5, Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Martha and the Vandells. They did Dancing in the Streets. All around into the world, people dancing in the streets. Anyway, they did that song. It's a good song too. So, this rich history comes out. Now, so think about it. The company was started in 1959, and you know, and now it's 1970, and they've produced all this music. Aretha Franklin's in there. I mean, it's just like, amazing. James Brown is in there. Amazing what they brought forward into American pop music and the African American creative experience, to put it that way. It was great. So that was what we were growing up. That's what we were listening to, in 1960s. In 1960s, I was like in grade school, middle school, all right? And that's what we listened to. And then in 64, the Beatles came out, and that was a whole other thing, But Motown remained vibrant, So, let's talk about the lyrics of this song, okay? Because I'm giving it all this hype. I should at least, talk a little bit about it, right? So I'm going to read the lyrics, okay? So, first of all, if you listen to this song, you're going to love it. But it starts like this. War. Huh. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. War. Huh. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. Now, the y'all, you all, it's like a Texan thing. I grew up in Texas, and we would say y'all. I had to work really hard and not use y'all when I came to California, but in Texas, it's completely normal to use it, and it means you all or all of you. So, say it again, y'all. War. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. And then the first stanza. War I despise, 'cause it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears to thousands of mothers' eyes when their sons go off to fight. Let me move this a little bit over this way so that, there we go. Okay, that's the first stanza. The tragedy of war, the pain that it causes, the loss of innocent lives, women, children, innocent men, innocent people, And then he goes, I said war, huh? Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Just say it again. War, huh? Oh Lord, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. Then he goes, it ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. Friend only to the undertaker. Oh, war, it's an enemy to all mankind. The thought of war blows my mind. War has caused unrest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Now, this is really important. I mean, I think this is the nitty-gritty part of it, because like when he says, it blows my mind, just the idea of it, Why do we have wars? Why? It's kind of weird. And then when there's war, it causes unrest within the younger generation. Now, we're talking 1970. We were going through the Vietnam War, and I was part of that younger generation, and we hated it. We didn't want our friends, our boyfriends, to be going, our brothers, to be going off to some stupid war, which turned out to be a lie. And the thing is that it wasn't like the Second World War generation that they believed everything the government told them. We didn't believe anything they told us. Plus, we just felt that nothing was worth going to war for. Whatever the ideal, whatever it was, and plus it was way on the other side of the world. What the hell? It had nothing to do with us. And yet all of the men in my generation, many of them were drafted and went to this war, you know. And some young men, they didn't want to fight, and they would leave the country, you know, because it was mandatory. The draft was law. So it really sucked. So yeah, we didn't like it. So there was a lot of unrest, and at once they took you in, you know, once we decided, you know, Nixon, and because Nixon was president, that, you know, that we were going to go to this war, it was just all destruction. And nobody wants to die, right? But we would send our young men off to die. So then he goes off and says, war, huh? Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it, say it, say it. War, huh? Yeah, huh? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. And then let's see here. What's going on here? Okay. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. That's what he's saying. It's got one friend, that's the Undertaker. It's the only friend he has, right? The war has. And of course, those who are selling all the arms and becoming super rich and wealthy. Some of these families, right? They like war. War has shattered many a young man's dreams. And this is the heartbreaking part for me. Made him disabled, bitter, and mean. Life is much too short and precious to spend fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. And then he finishes it with with war. Huh? Good God, yo, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. War. Huh? My Lord, what's it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. Friend only to the Undertaker. Peace, love, and understanding. Tell me, is there no place for them today? They say we must fight to keep our freedom. But Lord knows there's got to be a better way. War, huh? Got y'all? What is it good for? You tell me. Nothing. Say it again. Say it, say it, say it. War. Good God. Huh? What is it good for? Stand up and shout it. Nothing. Okay, guys. That's the song. If you get a chance, definitely check it out. Check out a lot of this music. If you haven't had the chance to listen to some of the music that was produced by Motown Records, check them out. You're going to love it. A lot of these songs you're probably very familiar with. All right, guys, thanks for visiting. Peace and love always to everybody. And take care. Thanks for visiting. Talk to you guys later for the next one. Ciao.